Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. So, if you follow entertainment news or celebrities, you know that Star Brim is a very close friend or best friend to Cardi B, and she was sentenced to 1 year in prison. And Cardi B recently spoke out about how she is being treated. And I think I'm on Cardi B's side with this. So I'm reading an article from The Source. It was published on January 13th by Sean Grant. So Cardi B calls out West Virginia prison for improper treatment of Star Brim. Cardi B is calling out Hazleton Prison in West Virginia for improper treatment of her friend Star Brim. Cardi says the prison has not had heat inside the cell or hasn't received mail in 2 months. Hazleton Female Correctional Facility. Now, this is Cardi speaking. So she says, Hazleton Female Correctional Facility in West Virginia needs to be under investigation. They've been playing with my friend Star Mail, which right there is a federal offense. She hasn't gotten mail since November. Okay, this is written a little bit. It says NOV. I guess they mean November, which makes no sense, says Cardi B. They don't be having heat in the rooms for the inmates, and it's below 0 degrees. Then on top of that, she wrote the administrator, Mrs. Parrigan, and wrote the unit manager, Mr. McCall, and they both have ignored her when she's trying to talk to them about her halfway house in her mail. So I saw some people stating that, Cardi B is wrong. I agree with Cardi B 110% on this because, a lot of times inmates are in, less than favorable conditions just because they're inmates. And, just because they're, doing their time doesn't mean that, they shouldn't have heat and access to, things to make themselves get by day to day. I remember a story some time ago where an inmate, he wasn't getting his medication and he wasn't even there for that serious of an offense. He eventually died because he didn't have access to the medication that he needed. Had he been given, proper care, treatment, or taken to the hospital or to a doctor on time, that would not have occurred. So, a sentence of a few months can become a life sentence because of the conditions. And that's not right. So I 100% agree with Cardi B on speaking out. It's her friend. They've been friends for a very long time. I know she cried when, Star Brim was turning herself in. So it's very unfortunate to see. So Brim is currently serving a year-long sentence in connection to a RICO charge. All right, let me see what it says here. Okay. Rap star Cardi B is accused. Okay, I already read this. Calls for investigation. Okay. She continued. They don't be having heat in the rooms. Okay. Okay, so Cardi also alleged that Star has been repeatedly ignored after reaching out to administrators about her mail and cell conditions. Additionally, she claims Star's attempts to discuss the details of her halfway house release have been disregarded. Cardi suggested that the jail is retaliating against Star because of her connection to the rapper. Now, some people thought this was a reach. I don't think it is a reach. Other musicians have spoken out about things like this happening to them. It can either go left or right. It can either be that they know who they are. And I shouldn't even say musicians, I should say celebrities. And, anyone, that's famous, it can either go left or right. People see them and they either really favor them or they're jealous and, try to, do little things. Just... For example, what happened to Joe Budden. I've heard Remy Ma speak out about this. She's had some difficulty with this during the time that she was doing her probation. I don't know if she's still on probation, but I know she did speak out about it. Sometimes people just wanting to level the playing field a bit. Almost also equivalent to how people are reacting to celebrities' homes being burnt in California, not having that much empathy. And let's see here. Okay. So yeah, I don't think that is a reach, that it is, connected to the fact that, Star Brim is a friend to Cardi B, because someone might be thinking, you know what, I don't like Cardi B, or they don't like some of the things she has said, and use that as motivation to ignore Star's reasonable requests, might I add, because not having heat in the cell is crazy. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Cardi B's assumptions are correct? This is one of the times where I definitely agree with her on speaking out, using her voice, and just articulating herself well, and saying something of substance. I think she should continue to speak out, and I think she should reach out to whoever she needs to reach out to help her friend. So it says here that Star is currently serving a year-long sentence after pleading guilty to RICO charges for her involvement in criminal activities connected to the 5'9" Brims, a notorious faction of the Blood Street Gang. As of now, Cardi has not made any further statements about the matter, and I think she should. This is a different article. That article was from the Jasmine brand, and that was Kay Johnson. So I think she should continue to speak out about this, and hopefully to see some movement for her friend. I mean, we just saw another inmate basically get killed by officers. I don't know what he did, but he was sentenced to 12 years for assault, and they assaulted him. When I read the article, I feel like he got into some sort of altercation with an officer, and in turn they had him in a room, and it's just horrible to see. It was so despicable. What some people do, powered by not liking someone or retaliation. And there's supposed to be boundaries and policies in place to prevent these kind of things, to prevent each other. And, people just don't abide by it. And the fact that they all had cameras on is just the nerve of them, the very nerve of them. So what do you think? Comment down below.